That's it.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning from wherever you are, and welcome to a very, very quick and special Nerd Nation Nerd Tube stream. Joining me is David Hosea. David, what is the news?
Oh shit, let's get into this. It is WWE Cut Day up in this bitch. Okay. Ember Moon, KARION KROSS, and SCARLET BORDEAUX are the three big ones
Yep,
to be cut at this very moment in time. So that's why we're doing this.
yep. These are
Man.
these are some big releases. Ember Moon for me is the biggest shock, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm being perfectly honest, because she is easily one of the best. Sorry, I've just put my box right here, still setting up because we had to do this quick. But she is one of the best female wrestlers around, and I can't believe that WWE just went and released her. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised,
Yep. For me, it's
but
KARION KROSS and SCARLET. I'm like, man, those two never got the chance to come together on the main roster. SCARLET never
that
even got the debut on the main roster.
oh, she's what was she still in NXT?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my,
Yep, they gave Carrion the call up, and then they put him in some fucking helmet and gave him like a S&M dominatrix kind of gear, and
I
they've
saw
had him
that
just
part. Yeah,
cut promos, but other than that, he's done nothing really meaningful.
wow.
And
And
Scarlett has
Scarlett's
been
been
in
trying
NXT
that
all
one.
this time.
Yeah, I don't know why they kept them separate. Probably Vince just wanted to bring him up because he's got a hot wife and was like, I'm just gonna bury this prick, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll release his wife and him and fuck him kind of
Yeah.
thing. But this is
What? Nia Jax is
shocking.
out of here too. Oh
Hey,
shit!
well, at least that's one good thing.
Let's
Hey,
go. This
no
is
more
why we're doing this
tripling
shit live,
people.
y'all. Yep.
No more
Nia.
tripling people. So that's
What
good.
the fuck? Keith Lee. Keith Lee is gone. Get the
No
fuck out of
way.
here. Oh, dude.
Oh my god, Keith fucking
Mia
dead.
Yim
What is his
too?
company?
Mia
Who?
Yim? Mia Yim too?
His
Oh,
wife is
shit.
gone as well? Holy
Uh
shit.
huh. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. If this takes us a minute to get our composure together, it's just because we're in shock. Like,
This is
we're,
ridiculous.
yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm scrolling Twitter. Holy shit.
I've got to keep refreshing Sean Rott's sap here.
Okay, Hit Row's B Fab is gone.
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
now Hit
I got
Row is
nothing on
now
this.
Hit Row is now down to a 3-person stable, which means they're not going to last.
Wow.
They will inevitably break them up.
Yeah.
Currently checking no DQ. Okay, so here's a list.
Harry
Keith
Smith.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yep. Keith Lee, Mia Yim, Nia Jax, Harry Smith, Grand Metal League, Lindsay Dorado, Frankie Monet. Fuck. Okay.
Frankie Monet, yeah.
Scarlet Bordeaux, Ember Moon, Oni Lorcan, B Fab, Jessica Camia, uh, Zeta Ramir, Trey Baxter, Katrina Cortez, and Jeet Rama. So it sounds like a lot of NXT kids
Yeah,
just got cut.
they're just gutting NXT. Well, boy, did Triple
Hmm.
H cheat on Stephanie or something, or what's going
Oh
on
yeah,
there?
I don't, man. What the fuck, Keith Lee? How the
Keith Lee,
fuck do you let that guy
that's
go?
I, I I don't know if it's just the health problems that they're just thinking, no, we can't work with this guy.
Here's what I'm thinking. Like, are we gonna reboot NXT? Like, take all of Triple H's guys the fuck out of here? Because I heard Johnny Gargano might also be on that list, and if true, then you know
Well,
they done fucked up.
I mean, Gargano. Sorry, I'm just using my rod here to close
Yeah.
my door. Horrible drop. Gargano, his contract is almost up anyway.
Hmm.
So they might release him so he just has to wait and can't compete because I think his contract is up in January.
I've heard same thing with Kyle O'Reilly, which in that case, if
Yeah,
so, good, get them the fuck out of there. They
yeah,
don't need to be there
get out.
anyway.
Just might as well just cut your losses there. But Eva Marie has been released as well. Nobody cares. I don't know why they even got her in, to be honest.
Nia
Um,
Jax, people are literally like jumping for joy right now. So this is some mixed fucking reactions.
Well, Nia Jax going is a good thing. It just means that the roster is safe.
Yep.
Keith Lee, Cat, go away. I've got nothing for you, sweetheart. Go.
Yeah,
Where's my
I go through the
cat?
same thing with mine.
Yeah, she's just looking at me like biscuits. I ain't got biscuits. I got no candy for your ass.
So holy shit. All right.
This is crazy. This Nick Khan is just a ruthless piece of shit. He is.
They're gonna sell. They're gonna sell. I am 100%. I'm 100% convinced they're going to sell.
Yeah, they are definitely going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
There is absolutely no doubt about that. They're gearing up. Either they're going to sell it to Peacock, or because at the same time they have the audacity to boast about record profits whilst making all these cuts.
And here's the thing people got to remember. They're making money because of those deals that are pre-existing. They're not making money currently off the deals that they're going to be getting in the future, because in the future, I could see USA Network going to them and saying, we're giving y'all motherfuckers a reduction, or you need to find a new home. And Fox is probably content with WWE at the moment, but I don't see USA fucking around with them when their contract comes up here in the next few years or whatever it may be.
Like, look, you're hemorrhaging viewers now, and when the product is woeful and we're just not getting any bang for our buck, so why keep you around?
Mm-hmm. You know. Yeah, as far as Eva Marie, it's one of those, why did we even do this type of decisions? Yeah, you could say the same thing about Nia Jax. Is like, why the fuck is she here? But now they're gone, so that's not really a big loss.
So yeah, both of those aren't a big loss.
Yep.
I think
Keith Lee, Mia Yim, and KARION KROSS and SCARLET are the ones that hurt. Those are the ones you hate to hear about.
Them and Ember Moon. I know she kind of like dropped to the wayside because of her injury, but she is such a great wrestler. I'm surprised.
They're gonna sell. I'm reading Twitter right now, and I can read some tweets. Wrestling Travel tweeted, news of more and more releases coming through tonight. Always a really rough day when this happens, but those involved have far too much talent not to be booked everywhere when available to do so. And fellow podcaster that I tweet with, it's My Wrestling Podcast. Go check them out. I've never been one to assume that WWE are selling the company just because of a few releases, but holy shit, this is extreme. Tonight, I'm starting to believe that this is a massive streamline with a view to sell. It doesn't make sense any other way. And that's what I'm going with.
The other kicker is this, that they release all these people, they sell eventually, and then when it comes time to building up the roster again, they bring them back for less.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're not signed anywhere else. I mean, the Scarlet, Bordeaux, and KARION KROSS, the way they left Impact, I very much doubt they'll be going back there. And as long as that fucking what's his name? Is it Don Idas?
Don Callis. Yeah, Don Callis
is involved with AEW. I very much doubt Scarlet will go there because of obviously what he did to her or tried to do.
And I've heard the AEW Impact partnership is over. I can't confirm that. I heard they're done.
I hope so, because that was just completely pointless.
Mm-hmm. It did nothing for anybody.
The pool is very thin for some of it, because Ring of Honor is gone.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to that? They cut Ring of Honor. They've released everyone from their contracts because Sinclair Broadcasting is $12 billion in debt. So they're in deep shit because they're trying to launch their own sports network now as well.
And here's the fact that a lot of people got to know. I mean, I hate to be that dude, but I got to be that guy. Pro wrestling ain't cool anymore, man. It's just not. And I don't think it'll ever get as big.
Audience.
Nope.
Our generation is pretty much the last throw of the dice. The millennial generation is pretty much the last audience in terms of volume that wrestling is going to have. After us,
it's over.
Once we die, wrestling is done.
Yep, it's over because here's the thing. You may be making record profits right now, Vince, but when those contracts come up in a few years and USA either cuts you or gives you a reduction, you're going to have to deal with it. Changing the set won't do shit. 50-50 booking the way y'all have been doing it ain't going to do shit. Y'all are going to have to reboot like from the ground up.
Yeah.
And it may involve Vince McMahon getting the fuck out of the way, which is what we've been saying forever.
I mean, the guy needs to just put him in a home, put him out to pasture, or stick him in VR so he still thinks he runs the company, and just leave him in the corner like a drooling thick cunt that he is. But the other thing is here, this is the other thing we're not contemplating here. Those contracts are up soon for the networks. Maybe they know they're not going to get as much money this time round, so this is why they're making the cut. So it might not be that they're going to sell it, but they know that they're going to get
a reduction.
A reduction. So now they're just making preemptive cuts so it doesn't hit them when they get those new contracts.
And here's the thing too, start booking smaller fucking arenas. You guys are not selling the shit out like you think you are. Like, I heard there was recently they were only able to get like 3,500 people in a 10,000 seat arena. What the fuck?
For WWE. Wow.
I mean, for AEW numbers, that's what's to be expected because that's the kind of crowd that they draw. AEW, they draw hardcore marks. That's their audience.
Yeah. Whereas for WWE, who has the casual audience, and they're not drawing them in, you know, this is why they'll probably, if the American audiences fail to turn up, don't be surprised if you start seeing more international expansions and traveling more abroad.
Yeah.
Because like if they come to England, they're always guaranteed a huge crowd, record crowds, no matter where. Like here, they could do 100,000 and they'll fill it up, no problem.
Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they start doing more things abroad, more pay-per-views abroad, because they're losing the audience. But we know for a fact that Vince is obviously the problem. When he goes, what happens? Do they sell, or do they revamp the whole thing and go from there?
It's going to have to be a revamp. It's going to have to be because beyond that, you know, you're doing things that don't make any sense. You're cheapening your titles by having the champions swap the championships. No one really. Oh shit! What just happened?
What?
Okay.
Alexa Bliss.
Fuck this shit. Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I was going to say, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Report this fake account, please. I do not find this humorous. Okay. That's fair enough.
And here's the thing. How the fuck is Dolph Ziggler still employed? Out of all these people here, how the fuck does he still have a job?
And he literally just doesn't care. He's doing his stand-up I don't care about wrestling. I just do my thing. My thing's coming to an end to wrestling. And I don't believe it. He's still there. He's in a picture the other day, like Lana posted on her Instagram, and he's posing with, like, you know, Matt Cardona and Miro and basically a bunch of AEW and independent guys.
And WWE, okay, so their quarter just came out today, and they made $255 million.
This quarter.
This quarter. Yep. Nowhere near what they used to get, because I remember back in the day, they were getting like 500. They were almost getting $1 billion years ago.
Yeah, well.
So they're going to trim the fat. They're going to trim the fat.
Definitely. I mean, budget cuts are cited as the reason by John Laurinaitis. I mean, budget cuts my ass, but they're trimming the fat. They want to maximize their profits. And I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of contracts that get renewed will be negotiated downwards.
Yeah, I remember Mark Henry once had a story where I think he said he was making like, I think he was making $250,000 a year, and he had to take a 50% pay cut to reduce that shit to like, I think $300,000 a year, and I think he was the world champion at the time.
That was during the Hall of Pain, and they had to. Wow.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
And they were going to do the same thing to Chris Jericho, if you remember, in 2005 when he left. Vince and them were hurting, and they were going to try to give him a reduction. And he said, before you guys even start, I'm leaving. And with AEW, we have to talk about this. It's time for you guys to cut the fat too.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
is a lot. There is a lot of dead wood at AEW. A lot.
Hmm.
Now we're talking an easy 20 to 25 wrestlers they could cut from that roster
Yep. We're
that they put
talking.
on TV and they just botch, fucking non-stop botches. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, they need to definitely AEW needs to trim the fat, but they need to walk a fine line as well because if they just keep signing all these released wrestlers, at the end it's just going to be a WWE Mark II.
The only difference is you get more wrestling on the show. That's about it. That's because that's
about
what
it.
their
Yeah,
focus is. It's like,
yeah,
okay, we are wrestling. Okay, cool. You can have great wrestling matches, but if you don't have character, storylines, and promos to build all that up, then what the fuck do you have? And
yeah.
speaking of AEW, that number last night, oh boy, 878,000 million or 878,000 viewers was what they drew.
Oh, yeah. So that's dropping, but they're winning in the demo. I suppose they're going to be still playing that angle. You know, the key demo. They'll be playing that angle.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, AEW have to be careful. You know, they got CM Punk and they thought, oh, this was going to be like the moneymaker, which we were all intrigued. But
Yeah, when he came back, it was like, okay, cool. And then the problem is you had him show up every week. I mean, it's like, okay, for the first 2-3 weeks, I get it.
yeah,
After that, phase him out, make him special, make him mean
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Make it
that's
to
it.
where
Exactly.
make it to where when he shows up, you have to tune in to see this, but you prostituted your roster,
Yeah,
essentially. You're doing that with Adam Cole, you're doing that with the Young Bucks, you're doing that with Kenny Omega, you're doing that with all these other guys, and they don't feel special. Nobody really stands out.
no, that's it. I mean, the elite, you could literally get rid of all five of them, and nobody will bat an eyelid. I think they
Mm-hmm.
might miss Kenny Omega, but the others, like Cody Rhodes, is just king of cringe.
Yeah.
He's so embarrassing, and the less said about the Young Bucks, the better. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just yeah. Gary says it here. They're not helping themselves by making inconsistent programming either. You're right.
Yep.
It's all over the place. Weird booking, just weird promos, just weird childish silliness.
I think as
And
far, and I know we don't usually talk about video games, but 2K, cancel the fucking game. Seriously,
yeah,
cancel the fucking game.
cancel it. You're
Don't,
not going to know what roster to keep.
yep.
You know. Right. Hey guys, please stop asking me if more releases are coming. I don't have the answer
We
to
don't
that.
know. We don't know. Okay, so Grand Metal League, he asked to get the fuck out, which I'm not surprised.
So
I
he's
think you're
gone as
gonna.
well.
Yep. I think what you're gonna see is the 205 live division gone.
Yeah.
There will be no more cruiserweights, or if Vince McMahon still gives a fuck about cruiserweights, there's going to be like 5 guys. NXT, you might as well go ahead and fucking take its name and change it because it's not going to be NXT anymore.
Nah, you might as well just call it WWE fuck knows now instead. Right, so for those joining us now, because we've got 9 viewers, hello, welcome. WWE have just had a huge cluster of releases. I'll go off the list here that I've got from Brian Alvarez. Well, Frankie Monet, Ember Moon, that's a huge one. Jessica Mia, Katrina Cortez, Yeet Rama, Oni Lorcan, Trey Baxter, Zaida Ramir, Scarlett Bordeaux, B-Fab, Grand Metalik, that one I'm not surprised. Lindsay Dorado, KARION KROSS, Alex Smith, Nia Jax,
Yay!
Eva Marie,
Yay!
Keith Lee, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And his
What?
wife Mia Yim. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
So just updating you, like Garbear, dude, I'm so sad because Ember Moon's got Ember Moon was amazing. She's just amazing. Just one of the greatest like female wrestlers on that roster, and they just got rid of her.
And here's WWE's slogan: "We don't give a fuck because we don't have to," and that's essentially what it is. They don't care because they don't have to care. Why should
That's
they?
it.
They're like, we
They're
got
like,
money.
oh, I can't hear you over all this money that we are spending in. Sorry.
we don't give a fuck, and that's what it is. They don't care.
They just
But
don't.
to all you guys watching us, okay, yeah, what's killing y'all? Like, what's the release that hurts? Because for us, it's fucking Scarlet, it's Carrion, it's Keith Lee, it's Mia Yim, and Ember Moon. Those 5 fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely that Ember Moon hurts the most, but Keith Lee is just as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was a Vince McMahon pet project too, because Vince wanted to oversee everything he did.
Yeah. And then they just released him. Does Vince even know he got released?
Yeah.
He'll come into the morning. What do you mean he's released?
God damn it. This shit's not going to work. We need to bring him back.
Yeah, bring him back. They probably will. They'll bring him back on a lower contract.
Mm-hmm. A couple of these guys. I could at least see Eva Marie. She'll come back because, she's got the look. She's got, her body. She'll come back. Nia Jax, Rock is probably throwing a fucking fit right now. Yeah. Either that or, yeah, you got rid of my cousin. Fuck is y'all should have got rid of fucking one of the Usos.
Not coming back for Survivor Series. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But again, they could. Again, there's always that the sort of Damocles that dangles that they'll just release them and bring them back for less money. I think they wanted to do that with what's his name, Braun Strowman. Mm-hmm. They released him because he was on $1.5 million a year.
Yeah, he was making money. He was making stupid money.
And now, if they bring him back, they'll probably offer him a quarter or a third of that or something.
Mm-hmm. I know he wants to go to Impact, and I'm surprised that they still exist. It's a shocker.
Impact is just they're owned by a media conglomerate who owns the channel that they're on, so they're pretty safe, even though they couldn't fill a 5-seater stadium.
No, I knew it was over. I knew it was over 10 years ago when Hogan came in. I'm like, this is the end. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as Hogan and Bischoff walked in, I was like, that's it.
Yeah. Done. It's over.
It's going to be 6 hours of talking and no action. And that's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. I remember once I was watching it, and I must have about 3 episodes I counted, and there was 10 minutes of wrestling action in a 2-hour show.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And I remember in '99, I think Kevin Nash tried that when he had the book.
Yeah.
He took away the first hour and said, "Yeah, we're going to do nothing but promos and segments because we're going to prove that wrestling, doesn't really matter." And and they still got their ass beat,
which was stupid because it was we're talking about a company that had one of the best fucking cruiserweight divisions in the world at the time, mm-hmm. and it was garnering more attention than the main roster.
Yep.
Was, and this prick wanted to just sit there and talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. These fucking egos, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Garbear says Ember is my favorite of all time, and you never got to see her live. Listen, it ain't over. You'll see her at AEW. Mm-hmm. There's no way she's gonna stay out of contract this long. She's way too hot a prospect to be left in the indies.
Yeah.
So expect to see her in AEW. Yeah. And if AEW and Impact have ended their relationship, then I wouldn't be surprised if KARION KROSS and Scarlet Bulldog go there.
They're saying that GCW is about to be loaded in 2022. Game Changer Wrestling, which they could pick some guys up.
Oh yeah, brilliant! So they're gonna need an extra order of light bulbs then.
Oh yeah,
light tubes. Yeah, fucking GCW. That's not wrestling. That's just arse-dripping garbage. But hey, as long as these wrestlers are in the job, who cares? Matt Cardona is there at the moment as a champion.
Yep.
And
one of the FTR guys just tweeted out, "This is a burn. I wish WCW would have won."
Well.
Oh
shit.
Way to burn a bridge, dude. Because they keep track of everything you read, right, and everything you say.
They have no intention of going back to WWE, I reckon.
Yep, I don't think they'll go back. I think in regard to, I don't even think we're done with this shit because I know we're probably going to be running on time, but
Yeah.
there'll probably be one that'll come out that'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If it, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done here because there's another show coming on after we're done here, and we don't want to impose. We just had to jump on.
Mm-hmm.
But should there be more wrestling releases and all of that, you can see my username there. We will go live on my channel should anything more insane happen.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment, just to recap, we've lost Frankie Monet, Ember Moon, Jessica Mia, Katrina Cortez, Yeats Rama, Oni Lorcan, Trey Baxter, Zaida Ramirez, Scarlett Bordeaux, B-Fab, Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, KARION KROSS, Harry Smith, Nia Jackson, Eva Marie. What the hell's going on here? Was my phone just suddenly started something there?
I don't know.
But yeah, let's see what's got here. What other comments have we got? Tony can't be friends with his talent. No, he can't. You know,
No. Tony's kind of coming off like one of the boys. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. But you know, the hammer will drop eventually when people realize, oh shit, okay, we're fucked.
Yeah.
And he's going to release. There's a bunch of contracts, I think, in the new year that are coming to an end at AEW. So here we might see a bunch of releases there. So
Mm-hmm. You're going to see.
The guy has insane amount of money to burn, so it's peanuts to him keeping people on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big shocker would be if we find out within the next hour Zayn and Owens are getting the fuck out of there earlier than expected. We'd have to come back for that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get something big. Then yeah, we'll come back. You know, if Zam and Cheeto are done with their live stream, we'll come back here. If not, we'll just go onto my channel. But you know, it's sadistically enjoyable seeing the releases, but I feel bad for the wrestlers. But hey, you know, it's the never-ending drama that is WWE shithousery, and the fact that we just don't know exactly what's going on because Nick Khan is very tight-lipped about everything, unlike everyone else that works at WWE that just leaks it all. So it's very difficult to get a read on the situation.
Mm-hmm. And they don't give a shit because they don't have to give a shit. So that's the reality of it all.
That's it. That's exactly it. They don't care. They're just like, look, I'm here for one job only. I'm going to make as much money as I can and then get the fuck out, and I don't give a shit.
Yep.
And on that bombshell, we are going to end the stream. Thank you so much for everyone that joined us.
Thank you, guys. Yep.
We will be back if there are more releases. Let it be known. And if it's very urgent, we'll go onto my channel at Ginger Greek. If not, and they're done here with their live broadcast, we'll be straight back onto this channel later.
Yep.
So
thank you for watching.
Stick around for another broadcast on Star Trek. See you guys.
Like and subscribe.